Good morning. Not really a happy day for me. But today's August 3rd. Yesterday was my dad's birthday. It would have been his 66th birthday. Today's August 3rd, 2026. Today's a 3-day. Creativity is in order. Really is like, it's an emotional day for me. All right. August 3rd, how to judge. Do not judge according to appearance, but judge with righteous judgment. Let me go get something. Okay, so that was John chapter 7, verse 24. Do not judge according to appearance, but judge with righteous judgment. And then if you go to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 1, verses 16 and 17. And I charged your judges at that time, saying, hear the causes between your brethren, and judge righteously between every man and his brother, and the stranger that is with him. You shall not respect persons in judgment, but you shall hear the small as well as the great. You shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is God's, and the cause that is too hard for you, bring it to me, and I will hear it. And I charged your judges at that time, saying, hear the causes between your brethren, and judge righteously between every man and his brother, and the stranger that is with him. You shall not respect persons in judgment, but you shall hear the small as well as the great. You shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is God's, and the cause that is too hard for you, bring it to me, and I will hear it. Okay, and then also John chapter 8, verse 15. You judge after the flesh, I judge no man. Okay. Judgment. How to judge. Righteous judgment. Well, righteous judgment. That means that we're judging based on actions, not on appearance, not on expectations. We're judging based on actions. As I bounce the table around. Alright, so let's see. Thank you. We've got a couple cards here. We've got cultivate resilience, strengthen the container by healing the cracks. Rainbow spectrum, increase color in your life, add vibrancy to your chakras. Detox the body. Gut flora affects mood. Consider the role of a gut feeling. Gut feeling. Strengthen the container by healing the cracks. Cultivate resilience and rainbow spectrum. Vibrancy to your chakras. Okay. Cultivate resilience. Sometimes we may notice it's harder than usual to keep our energies clear. This card calls for you to consider if you have unresolved trauma that may be showing up regularly because they are ready to be moved through. When we continue to push our past traumas away, we will continue to get perturbed by their powerful presence in our subconscious and life. Reminds me of something that I think it was Carl Jung said. Like, if you continue to suppress your shadow, it will run your life and you'll consider it fate. This can generate a lot of dense emotional energy that is attractive to unwanted outside forces. Through cultivating our awareness of shadow integration and the ability to witness ourselves when we are triggered, we learn not to get completely overwhelmed or relive our stuck trauma, big or small. Okay, detox the body. Consider the role of a gut feeling. It is likely that you've heard the saying, trust your gut feeling. Our gut is where a lot of our intuitive responses come from. Also, remember what is going on in our gut does affect our mood, our mind, and thus our potential choices. Consider what you're ingesting and how it might be affecting your biochemistry. This card reminds you to have extra awareness as to what artificial substances you're putting in your body. It may also be a call to cleanse your system to help remove buildup. Okay, now card number 53, Rainbow Spectrum. Increase color in your life. Add vibrancy to your chakras. Enjoy more color, perhaps by emphasizing a particular shade that feels healing for you or embracing the full spectrum and vibrancy of life experiences and people. This card represents color and encourages adding more of it to your life in whatever way that looks to you. Perhaps life has felt a bit gray or dull. This is your call to add things that brighten it up. You could do this by adding flowers to your home or garden, for example, or this might mean booking a vacation, taking a fun day trip on the weekend, or having a party. Invite more fun and play by mixing up the color spectrum. This is also a reminder to notice the full spectrum of life, that is colorful and varied, that it is a colorful and varied array of experiences. Remember, too, that we are all unique and make up a diverse and lively spectrum of souls on this planet. All right, at the bottom of the deck is calm communication. Are you articulating as you intend to be heard? And we have card 41, and at the bottom of the deck is card 14. That's a mirror. Calm communication. This card relates to transactions of information between people. Words themselves are quite a small part of communication. The tone, essence, energy, and depth of authenticity are often as or more important than words, especially in moments where there is dissonance in the shared we space. Calm communication. I will tell you dead up that now that I'm back working with the horses again, and I've been working with dogs for quite some time, but I haven't really worked with large livestock animals, probably like 3 or 4 years. And it's very easy to communicate with an animal using just body language and energy. very, very easy. You don't have to say a word. They know exactly what's going on in your head just by the energy that you're expressing. All right, so cultivate resilience, detox the body, and rainbow spectrum. I'm being reminded of the need to detox from social media, as well as tarot readings. And it came through my feed today that the toxic readers that are out there telling you about other people in your life instead of telling you about yourself, and how addicted to that we become, when we really should be learning to cultivate this for ourselves. Okay, so a couple cards. Lots of major arcana. So we've got some big life changes that have happened, and then we've got the King of Wands. Lineage, dimensional shifts of the crystalline, transformation through illumination, as above, so below, and direction and delegation. So, collective is being asked to remember who they are. The Chariot and the Sage of Light codes. They're both 7 cards. On the road again. Okay, so Chariot. Dimensional shifts of the crystalline, direction and delegation with the Sage of Light codes. So, Chariot and the King of Wands. You're driving your struggle bus. Nobody else is driving that for you. The Hierophant and Temperance. You've got wisdom that you are sharing with your line, with your children, with your friends, with your soul tribe. It's why you're able to be that leader in your own life and drive the bus for yourself. Riding that train. Okay, as above, so below. With the King of Wands, like, okay, so also the Magician. Transformation through illumination. It's all about your transformation. All of it. Are you being reactive? Are you being... Because the King of Light codes can be incredibly reactive. That's Aries energy. with the Chariot, and that's kind of given Emperor energy, right? Like, but what the negative side of that is extreme reactivity, victim blaming, the Magician, the Hierophant, and Temperance. Something's out of balance. You may be trying to force your beliefs on other people. Putting them on the struggle bus with you. Judgment. Judge with righteous judgment. What other people are doing is none of your business, is what I'm hearing. So, can you please tell me about the Chariot? We've got the Moon and the Two of Pentacles. As above, so below. This is about keeping things to ourselves for the Chariot. Not if you see something, say something. This is if you see something and it's none of your business. The Two of Pentacles is like balancing the spiritual with the physical. In this case, this is it worth it? Is it worth your time and energy? You don't have to say everything. This is part of the detox. Don't have to say everything that comes to your mind. You can avoid reactivity by just keeping your mouth shut and working on yourself. Tell me about Hierophant, please. Page of Swords. Work on yourself. Study. Learn. When the student's ready, the teacher appears, except in this case, when the teacher's ready, the student appears. The Page of Swords are, I mean, you know, you can't be a great teacher or a great leader without still being a student yourself. The Page of Swords asks questions. The Page of Swords is like a sponge. Like, she wants to know everything. She wants enlightenment and transformation through illumination. Tell me about direction and delegation, please. Or we have to direct and delegate our energy. We're the ones in control of that. Nobody else is responsible for our emotions. We're not responsible for anybody else's. Exactly. Three of Swords. We can hurt our own feelings 100% by not minding our own business. Getting involved in shit that we weren't asked to get involved in. 100%. Tell me about Temperance, please. Nine of Cups. It's only when we can cultivate this resilience, cultivate the balance, understanding what's ours and what's other people's, what we should be walking away from and not allowing into our energy, like what other people are going through. not absorbing it and taking it all in. It's only then, and asking the questions. I mean, like, really look at yourself and ask that, like, you know, is that mine? Is that mine that I need to be, you know, worried about? Do I need to get involved in that situation? These are questions that we have to be asking ourselves, because we go on this journey. We go on this journey of enlightenment, and suddenly, you know, we want to be in service. So we're push our beliefs on other people. And they didn't ask for it. You came here to my channel, you clearly asked for it. So this is a lesson for you. You can't just walk into the grocery store. Oh, perfect example of this is the woman who comes into my store with her dog, and she's a psychic medium who worked crime scene investigation. Perfect example. Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you, and you're literally reading people's energies, their spirit guides, their whatever, with no permission. No permission. So it's not your place to push your beliefs on other people. We're not pushing, we're sharing. Don't expect other people to be curious what you're doing. All right. Okay, so right, 9 of Cups with the Temperance card. 9 of Cups, this is cultivating our own happiness. Not needing other people. We make our dreams come true. We are our own wish fulfillment. Tell me about the Magician, please. 7 of Wands. Get in touch. Get in touch with yourself. Really observe yourself. Get to know yourself intimately. Start by fasting. Start by fasting. You want to know more about what this spiritual journey is all about? Start restricting food intake. Detox. Detox. Get the poison out of your system. Start fasting. I don't care if you're fasting from food, fasting from YouTube, fasting from Facebook, TikTok, whatever. Do a water fast for 3 days. See how you feel. This whole journey is about you, babe. It's not about anybody else. You need to fix yourself. Who gives a shit what Joe Blow's doing down the street or what he believes? Observe yourself. Do you find yourself in a position of over-explaining, over-analyzing, over-sharing? Stop that. Stop that. At the bottom of the deck is the Lovers. It's about integration. It's about integration. Six of Cups. Page of Wands. Action beyond the ordinary. Celebrate who you used to be. Celebrate the person that you used to be. Because God knows that when you were in the deep, dark pit of despair that sent you on this path in the first place, nobody was celebrating you. Nobody was celebrating you, but celebrate that person because they needed strength. Change the way that you view that person. We should be judging ourselves first. Righteous judgment. Those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Righteous judgment. The Six of Portals, healing your ancestral line. They're celebrating who you used to be. And get some more color in your life. I love you guys. I will catch you on the next one. I hope you have a great day. Later.